Well, I think that it is a state issue, and so in that regard, turning it back to the states I think is appropriate. I like the fact that our local schools have the opportunity to work through that issue the way they see fit. And I have a couple of, I have a number of schools that I represent. A couple of them have dealt with this issue. One was kind of forcing through this top-down because they're afraid of losing funds, we have to do X. The other one, they were more conscious and more considerate of the individual, and so they were working with that person to find the best solution rather than just say we have to do it this way and that's how it's going to be done. And I think that's the best approach, that we watch and let our local schools figure this out. Every situation's different, and I think that's a better way to do it.
So no bill at the legislature at this point?
I don't know. I haven't offered anything. I'm not.
Your preference, though,
I've always said I want to focus on the main things this year, which is the things we're all talking about: roads and bridges, taxes, bonding bill, budget, and solving the health care crisis. Nothing's off the table. All 34 senators here have the right to drop any bill they want, and we have to talk about how that would go through the process. But as the leader, I'm focused on those main things, and I like that our local schools have some flexibility in how they solve each individual issue. Ricardo.
The governor expressed strong sentiment in support of transgender children and released the results of a Minnesota student survey that found that in the last year more than half of transgender kids had attempted suicide compared to 1 in 5 of other students. What's your response to that, to the governor's sentiment on what he said we should be reporting transgender students?
Well, we absolutely should be compassionate towards any student, but if that is an issue that's increasing suicide rates, so we should first and foremost be very compassionate, which is why I like, because I've seen a couple situations in my own district and how they navigated through the issue, I like that the local school can figure out how to best take care of the needs of that student. And so, but compassionate should be high up on all of our priorities as far as how we relate to people. I'll leave his style to himself. Everybody's different. We shouldn't be surprised. Most of the things he's done, he said he was going to do. But we all have different styles. His is different from mine, but in some of those we're trying to get to the same goal. And as far as state rights, letting the states decide, I think that's a reasonable direction. Yeah, thank you guys. Have a good day.